With the news desk, let's continue with the broadcast. Now, the Secretary General of the Kenya Union, or the Kenya National Union of Nurses rather, Seth Panyako, is set to address members of the press in Kakamega. Let's just cross over and listen in.
The Cabinet Secretary for Health. And to begin with, I want to wish all nurses in the country a happy new year and prosperous new year. Hopefully, we hope this year will not be a fighting year, but will be a service year. I want to begin by recognizing the statement that has been issued by the Cabinet Secretary, where for the first time he has acknowledged that indeed all health workers play a major role and crucial role in provision of healthcare services. It is extremely important for anyone charged with the responsibility of managing health sector in this country to recognize that all departments within health sector are very crucial. Even that cleaner who cleans in the hospital, even that garbage collector, even that gate man, the one who keeps the gate to ensure that security in the hospital is very, very important. And therefore, having listened to the Cabinet Secretary speak today, that he recognizes roles played by each and every health worker within the health sector, and he's willing to engage the nurses union together with other trade unions within the health sector, that is, I will say, the opening remark of the year 2021. I want to tell the Cabinet Secretary that my union and my leadership will work closely with him as long as he recognizes that we play a crucial role as nurses in the health sector. First of all, I would like to tell the public, having said that, I would like to tell the public and the nurses across the country on why we do not have a deal today as far as nursing profession is concerned and the nursing union is concerned. Number one is that indeed we had made some steps in terms of addressing the issue of risk allowance. Intergovernmental agency that met on 14th of December 2020 recommended that there should be parity in risk allowance. And in that parity, we all understood that since the highest cadre within the health sector were getting 20, in our own understanding, it was then to mean that parity was to be discussed. So that we wanted to know whether this parity that was being recommended by the intergovernmental agencies were to be based on the level of risk exposure or was to be based on the level that all of us get equal amount of money. If it was to be on the equal amount of money, that was a subject matter of discussion with the employer led by the Cabinet Secretary and the Chair of the Council of Governor, Honorable Wycliffe Ambetsa of Paranya. But as things stand, we did not have the opportunity to negotiate that aspect. Initially, we were told that we were going to get 15,000 as both nurses and clinical officers. But all over a certain time, the Cabinet Secretary came up for health and said that clinical officers will get 15,000 and nurses will get 10,000. I can remind you that in 2017, SRC had approved nurses to get 5,000 shillings as risk allowance, which we know that they're having arrears and that arrears must be paid. Now,
well, Kenya National Union of Nurses Secretary General Seth Panyako right there giving his statement, or at least an update on the deliberations between the union and the government, who are still on strike, if I'm not wrong, the 26th day of the strike so far for the nurses. And he definitely is hinting at more deliberations. So it's definitely good to see that, hoping that there will be all hands on deck come 2021. Now let's shift focus right now. The end of the year, as dark as 2020, merited celebrations. However, bearing in mind the restrictions still in place